Panetetto here. If you're using Norton Internet Security or Norton 360, you may want to be aware of a security issue. It's not with their software, but with their employees. Some of these employees are giving out personal information to scammers. This is what happened to me, and I'm not alone. I've been receiving numerous emails from a company sending spam email. In the past, I've used Norton Anti-Spam, which comes with Norton 360 or Norton Internet Security, to try to remove this spam. On Monday, February 16th, 2015, I received another email from the same spam sender that ended up in my inbox. So I figured I'd go contact Norton for help at stopping the spam because their anti-spam software just doesn't seem to be working. At approximately 5 p.m. on that same day, I got on Norton website service, which you can access through their software, and I began to chat with one of the technicians. I was assigned a case number. I don't remember the name of the tech that was helping me, but he had an Indian spelled first and last name. The tech said he would help me fix my problem remotely on my computer. He spent a long time doing this and almost seemed like he didn't know what he was doing or had to read up on it or something. The interesting thing is on Tuesday, February 17th, almost 24 hours later, I received a call that came up unknown on my cell phone. The guy asked me for my first name, or asked for me by my first name. He said he was calling because he wanted to help me fix the spam issue I was having. Right then I suspected something was not right because Norton Techs worked on it the day before. They're the only ones that knew about my email spam problem. This person even referred to the email address the spam was sent from. In addition, I gave Norton my cell phone number for the first time, so it's interesting this person called on my cell phone. I decided to play along. I said it'd be great if they could help me. I asked what number he was calling from, and he actually gave me the number, and it was 844-999-9666. I asked what was the name of his company, and he said Fix by Tech. It wasn't Norton, it was Fix by Tech. He even spelled out the name. I asked him what his name was, and he said it was Andrew Parker, which I had an Indian accent, so I wasn't sure it was really an Andrew Parker. I'm sure it wasn't. Then asked him how much it would cost. He said between $50 and $150 to fix. I said that'd be good. What do I need to do? He asked if I could go to my computer, turn it on so he could fix the problem. I said I couldn't do it right now, but I'd call him back. He said, well, if you call back, ask for Samantha, who is the person in charge, and she'd get my computer fixed. Interesting thing is I have a neighbor that had AVG security on their computer, and for some reason, and maybe they weren't keeping up with it, but they had got the CryptoLocker virus on it a few weeks ago. And me, who had been pushing Norton security software to everybody that I know because I thought it was a great software, I told them go get Norton Internet Security or 360 to protect their computer, and maybe that could fix it for them. Might have been a day late, dollar short to do it because CryptoLocker had virus, but they did it anyways, and they ended up getting on the computer, chatting with the technician to try to resolve the problem. And of course, the next day, they received a call from a guy by the name of Steve that said they could fix their computer because Norton couldn't, and the caller ID number was 631-353-4127. They wanted at least $100 and wanted to know if they could go proceed with fixing their computer, which of course it sounded suspicious to my neighbor, and they hung up. And when this thing happened to me, I decided I'm going to escalate it because I thought, this is not right. I did contact Norton. I talked to a guy by the name of Roger Ackerson. He's the escalation case manager. Took down my information, but really didn't offer any assistance. I actually ended up turning this case over to the Pennsylvania Attorney General's Office, Bureau of Consumer Protection. I also sent the information to the FBI and a couple news media people, but nothing really happened. But once the Attorney General from Pennsylvania contacted them, they finally came back to me and said, "Hey, let's do a conference call. We want to get a little bit more information on this case." In fact, they kind of still alluded to the fact that maybe I have a virus on my computer or something, and that's why somebody was reading all the information that I was chatting to Norton with, and that's how it was stolen. I said, "Well, I'm using your software, so my computer should be clean. I'm pretty anal about it." I said, "You want to scan my computer? Go ahead." And we set up a date, scanned the computer, and they found nothing. So, really, it was not my computer. I had no viruses, nothing wrong. The problem is with their employees, in my opinion. And I continue to receive these phone calls on my cell phone from these scam artists that continue to still want to fix my computer. Now, I'm not the only one that's had this problem. And if you go on search some of these phone numbers, there's like websites like 800notes.com and so on. And here's a person, her name is Alicia, on October 15th of 2014. She basically had the same issue from Norton. She had actually contacted Norton the night before regarding the same issues. Of course, they called her back. They were certified Microsoft techs, and it cost her about $250. There's another website called everycaller.com. You put in some of these numbers I gave you. There's a guy by the name of Matt on January 7th, 2015. Received a call less than 24 hours after contacting Norton for a malware issue. I said he was from Spy Tech, wanted to discuss the malware issue. Another guy by the name of Mike on March 5th, 2015 had a problem. They called him up. They knew the phone number, the name, exact misspelling that Norton had on his account. They knew everything. He had misspelling, and they called him up using the same misspelling, so it had to come from Norton. Back to 800notes.com, there was a guy on January 15th, spam slammer. He had a problem within 1 hour of talking to Norton Tech support. This company calls out offering computer cleanup services. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I think there's a major issue, and I don't see Norton doing anything. Now, this isn't as bad as maybe the breaches at Target or Home Depot or whatever. But heck, you hire a company by the name of Norton, owned by Symantec Corporation, to monitor and keep your computer as clean as possible. And their own employees, or maybe these are contracted employees, giving out personal information to scam artists. And really, why is Norton not coming forward? Why are they not going out to the media and saying, we have an issue, we have it corrected. If you got contacted by one of these technicians, we'll do something to protect you, protect your name. There's theft monitoring, identity theft monitoring services, or something that they could offer for free for like a year or two to protect everybody. They're doing absolutely nothing as of now. So I just want everybody to be aware of this, and I would seriously think twice about using Norton, and maybe look into some other kind of security service. Hopefully they don't have the same issues. Again, this is Punky Panatetta signing off. Have a great day.